guys, welcome to the channel. So we're going to be talking about starting a YouTube channel. Whether is it too late to start a YouTube channel? So if you are someone who you like to teach, you like to share, you like to you are someone who people always come to you that, oh, whenever I talk to you I have clarity about what I'm doing, or you're someone that has always been an entertaining person. It's just who you are. It's follow come. You're not trying to pretend, you're not trying to behave, you're not trying to be who you are not, it's who you are. Then you should open a YouTube channel. And it's not oversaturated, because that's something I hear a lot of people saying, that, oh, there are a lot of people, everybody and their mother is doing YouTube. If I start YouTube today, is it going to work for me? Am I going to do well? I'm shy. I don't know how to talk to the camera. How can I become more confident? These are questions that a lot of you have, and they're very valid. Or will YouTube people accept me? Maybe you already have a following on Instagram or on TikTok or on Facebook, and you're like, would YouTube people accept me? Like the video, okay? Like it. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe. I share a lot of content around the creator economy, as well as being a profitable content creator. So YouTube is not oversaturated. Do you know why YouTube is not oversaturated? In fact, for those of us who are based in Nigeria, the community, the creator community on YouTube is still very small, okay? Because the penetration of YouTube, like Nigeria, we've not even seen an explosion of YouTube yet, okay? There's still a lot of gaps. There are still a lot of content areas that people are not exploring, because a lot of creators are just focusing on just one aspect of YouTubing. So there's a lot. It's not oversaturated. And one of the beautiful things about YouTube, unlike other platforms, okay, especially Instagram, is that you really don't have competition on YouTube. Let me explain what I mean. So for instance, you are like 50 people in a particular niche, right? And somebody else is already doing those type of videos and is doing very well, is catching fire. Person is making a lot of money. Now let me tell you the truth here. On YouTube as a platform is a business venture. They want people to stay on their platform. So if there's a particular type of content that is moving, they know that they need a wide variety of creators creating that type of content to cater for different people. Because somebody may come and let's say somebody is doing fashion niche, for instance. Let's use that as an example. Now there's somebody that is, hey, hi guys, welcome, look at how to do it, and there's another person that like, okay, this is the scientific something behind this fashion. Now there are different types of people in this world. There are some people that would want to watch that, hey, hi guys, you know, you understand? Then there's some people like, I beg, I can't deal. I want somebody that is calm, that can talk, that can understand what the person is saying. So even though you people may be in the same niche, you are different. And the way the YouTube algorithm, or one of the ways, okay, because nobody knows how it works in entirety, is that once they realize that like you come on YouTube and you watch fashion, you like watching fashion videos, tailoring videos, they will keep recommending different people in that niche to you, or to the individual. So that's why YouTube is not oversaturated. Unlike every other thing in this world, there are a lot of people that will start with gra. You know gra. Initial gra, GG. They will start with a lot of fire. Then after some time, they say, I beg, I cannot. YouTube is too stressful. I cannot do it. I beg. This one, do you understand? So you have to know for yourself why you're coming on the platform, why you're starting your YouTube channel. What is your end goal? What do you want to achieve with being a YouTuber or putting up your content on YouTube? Because there are a lot of platforms, really. You don't have to you don't have to put your content on YouTube. It's just that YouTube has longevity. What do I mean by longevity? So on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, once you post, they thrive on recency. They want you to keep on feeding the gods of content every time. But on YouTube, the older your content, the more ability for it to do well, in the sense that there are some videos you will create that maybe the first 6 months, you didn't really have a lot of traction. Then 1 year later, you are seeing 50,000 views on the video. You're like, where did these people come from? Where did they come from? So that's the power of YouTube, because YouTube is a search engine. I'm sure if you've never heard about it, let me tell you, YouTube is a search engine. So people are searching for information. People are searching for different things on YouTube, just the way you go on Google to go and search for things. So as long as you have discovered your area, okay, and that brings me to the next point, but let me just say this: as long as you've discovered your area on where you want to create, what type of content you want to create, is there a demand for that content? Because sometimes you may just think that you are very creative, like, this is my idea, once I start my YouTube like this, one mark back they will take. But you've not considered, are people really interested in that? And when we mean people, are a lot of people really interested in that? You see, those are questions that you need to answer, because once you've answered that question and you know that, a lot of people, you've seen other people doing that type of content or something closely related, such that when you start, they are not wondering what is this. Because on YouTube, leave all those be original. Yes, be original, but be original within the context of what is already working. Okay, what type of content is doing well? All right, because I always say, I like to say that, see your YouTubing as a business venture, not just as a hobby or as something that you are just doing. It's fine if you want to see it that way, but if you are somebody that you are like, I want to do this as a business, I want to do this, so you have to look at it from a business perspective. Is there demand for this type of content? The people who are watching, are they plenty? Okay, such that if I dedicate my time to creating this type of content, it's going to be worthwhile for me in the long run. So yeah, so once you've answered that question, the next thing, let me come to what I wanted to say about having a person in mind that you want to create content for. So there's a lot of arguments about, niche down, you should niche down, you should have a particular niche. I would rather say that you should have a person in mind when you are creating your YouTube channel. So what type of person will be interested in the type of content, and the content you are creating, are they interrelated? Because as much as I'm not like, you have to niche down so narrowly, right? You have to create your content around a person. So let me use an example. So for instance, let's say you are creating content around a woman who has a child, who has children, who is working, or who is a stay-at-home mom. There are things that are peculiar to that. So a woman like that is interested in fashion, is interested in making money, is interested in parenting tips, is interested in career tips. So if you want to niche down now, you can say, I'll only create content around, or my YouTube channel is only going to be around beauty for women who are in their mid-20s to, let's say, 30-35. Those are your target audience. Those are the niche category of people. So you now start creating beauty content. At some point, you may get burnt out because you may be bored. You want to explore other things, because as human beings, we are we have multi-interest, right? We are not just in one direction only. Now, when you've probably built a brand as a beauty influencer or whatever, and you now want to try other things, and the algorithm is like, stay here. This is where you are. So that's why I say create around a person, because a person has different interests. But what you want to do is to ensure that whatever you are creating is related, not so wide apart. Are we communicating? So if you're interested in starting your YouTube channel, you want to get started, and you're like, okay, I've heard all you said, how can I get started? I have a class for beginner YouTubers. I'm going to put the link in the description box. Okay, get it. The reviews from that class has been amazing. People have started their channels, they are growing their channels, and I don't tell you that, oh, you are going to blow in one night. No, but everything you need to know, okay, from a clear perspective, that's what is in that class, so you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so let me know in the comment section if you're starting your YouTube channel. It's a new year, we're getting into a new year, so it's a good time to start your channel. It's a good time to get in the class because there's a lot going on, your content plan, on all those type of things, so you need to get ready so that once the new year starts, you are on a drive. Okay, anyway, thanks so much guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.